Welcome to Spiritual Rockstar Podcast, where world-changing spiritual entrepreneurs come to deeply awaken the power within to bring forth their greatest purpose, to create massive awakened impact for millions of souls around the planet, while enjoying being in tune with all life and real wealth in all aspects of their lives. I'm your host, Daniel John Hammond. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad to be here with you again. I've been so enjoying sharing these City Summit interviews with you. We have another format where I was on the red carpet for people that were at the City Summit and City Gala. People are really making a big impact, doing incredible things. One of the people I had a chance to spend some time with, among others, was Victor Hansen and his amazing wife, Dwyer Hansen. Additionally, I had time to spend time with other people who I normally wouldn't be probably talking to, including Noel Lee of Head Monster. And he had some really interesting insights into not only persevering and really being successful, as he has a billion-dollar company, but also just that he's in technology. And I talked to him about AI and what he saw for the future. And it's kind of interesting to hear what his perspective is on things and to kind of allay some of our fears around the unknown around that. And we talked also with a number of other people here. We talked with Jennifer McGill, who was a former Mouseketeer, and she has a voice like an angel. She's a singer, and I want to say like a spiritual rock star leader in a sense, because she really inspires people, and you want to hear from her. And then we also had Vicky Schettini and Cara Dentley, yes. So these are all the souls that I had a chance to interview. They're short clips, probably 2 to 5 or 6 minutes at the most each. Tune in, enjoy. I love listening back myself. It's inspiring. It awakens us. So enjoy these interviews and let me know what you think. Go ahead and feel free to let us know. And as always, keep on tuning in here and we'll keep on rocking it. Okay, first up, Victor Hansen. All right, so this is Daniel John Hammond with Spiritual Rockstar Podcast. I'm with Victor Hansen and
Dwyer Hansen, his wife.
His wife, awesome. So I'd love to hear more about what you're here for and why this matters to you.
We're here for two things. One is we've just created a new book, written it together, called Ask, A-S-K, exclamation mark, The Bridge from Your Dreams to Your Destiny. And what we want everyone to do is fulfill their destiny, because if we all fulfill our destiny, we have a world that works for 100% of humanity. I'll let you add to that, honey.
That's right. No, we're excited about the book, and we're going to be taking it on the road and promoting it just to really inspire people to ask for more in their lives and get it. The other reason we're here is obviously to support this amazing event. We are very involved in a nonprofit called Child Health. We donate a lot of time, energy, and resources to that organization, and we really believe in what they're doing here at City Summit, and bringing socially conscious entrepreneurs together who want to make a difference, who are doing good things in their lives, and then paying that forward to make the world a better place in so many different areas. So.
Sounds like spiritual rock stardom to me. So,
Child Help is a 60-year-old organization that's helped 10.5 million kids get out of abuse, neglect, and trafficking. And we're busy raising $1 billion for them to build a Child Help Global Village that takes kids that are sort of been tortured and harmed and hurt and get them to emancipation and able never to have to go back to that again.
Wow. Well, I really appreciate what you're up to, and
it's because she did it. And she has. Everyone says a heart of gold, but I don't like that. She has a unlimited love emanating out of her heart. A heart of pink light. That's true.
Yeah.
So any last insights for listeners that want to rock it out as spiritual rock stars, as spiritual entrepreneurs?
Go to markvictorhansen.com. MarkVictorHansen.com.
Awesome.
And I would just say, my website is crystalvisionlife.com, but I would just say that everything you need is already inside of you. So you just need to get rid of the garbage and the noise to really find that beautiful piece of you inside. And that's that's what I love to help people with and teach people. So
Awesome, beautiful. Thank you both so much.
Good, thank you. Good to see you again.
See you. All right, so we're here at the City Gala with, again, say your name.
Jennifer McGill.
And you are?
I'm a former Mouseketeer from the Disney Channel's New Mickey Mouse Club.
Awesome, and I heard you on stage today, and your amazing voice, and you're quite an inspirational force for other people in the world, and
Thank you.
I just really wanted to celebrate you.
Thank you.
So with the Spiritual Rockstar thing, we like to ask people like yourself, what does it mean to you to be a spiritual rock star?
Well, for me, I think that the best way I can communicate spiritually is through song. I joke about how everyone needs to make their joyful noise, and that they all sound the same to God. And so I really loved singing, and I just felt that was the best way I could lead others to try to connect better to God.
Awesome. And tell me more about the projects and things you got coming up to make a bigger impact in the world with your gifts. Yeah.
Well, I released an inspirational pop album. It's a full-length album, and you can see it on Spotify, streaming everywhere. I also have a bunch of lyric videos on YouTube. I released that in 2017, and that is all of the original songs I wrote are all about encouragement, about spiritual growth, about you're not alone, right? God is always with you. I mean, it was basically through a pop formula, because that's what my original Mickey Mouse Club fans listened to me sing. I was able to bring more of that, love God, love yourself, love others, you can do this, you're not alone in this world. I wanted to really help, I wanted to help secure that in my fans' minds and hearts through my music.
Awesome.
And I also, like I said, I have plenty of YouTube videos, appearances, and lyric videos from that recent album. I'm working on a devotional. So I have this really fun concept of going through all of my old devotionals and showing everyone my journey, and also inviting them along to check in with themselves spiritually for a year-long devotional.
Oh wow, it's amazing. Now you're reaching people who are have spiritual-based businesses that are wanting to make a bigger impact. What advice would you have to them to encourage them on their path?
Well, I think purpose is so God-given, and I think as far as what we are called to do in this world, just keep listening, keep watching for that God-given opportunity where a door closes or a window opens, and really trust that you're being led in a purposeful way through your career, through building this next business to help spiritual growth. So just keep listening, keep watching for God to work through, and He's going to honor your intent. He's going to honor your devotion.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your time, and we look forward to sharing the love of what you have to bring into the world. And,
absolutely. You can find me at jennifermcgill.com. So come get connected. I would love to talk with you more.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
We have a squeaky door, but besides that.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, great. So I'm here with the CEO and founder of Monster Inc. And your name again, sir?
Noel Lee,
Noel Lee.
the head monster.
Head monster. Okay. And so I wanted to ask you, I did see some of your speech today. You're all about that, the monster spirit, that perseverance. I'd love for you to tell us more about that. So we talk a lot about perseverance here at Spiritual Rockstar Podcast. So tell us
Well,
about
look, being a monster, working for the monster company is a monster attitude. And a monster attitude is being the best that you can possibly be and never give up. A lot of times you're going to be faced with downturns because you can't have an up unless you have a down. So what goes up will come down, so you got to persevere through that.
Awesome. And what is it that you're really excited about right now with what you're up to in the world?
I'm excited about wireless lighting, the Internet of Things, so everything in your home and your office is all integrated together through your cell phone. So that's all coming. It's going to be really amazing, the transformation that's going to happen in the next 3 and 4 years.
Oh, it's amazing. Any insights further for people that want to do big things in the world, make a bigger impact and difference with their gifts and their businesses?
Well, AI is a big focus. And I don't think we all understand what AI is, but that is the cusp of the next big revolution, where you can get machines that think like or better than people. So I think we're in for another generation of incredible things that can happen.
What's your advice as far as our psychology around like the AI coming, there's fears around it and all that? Any words about that briefly?
About AI and what?
Yeah, us integrating together with AI. What do you see for that?
Well, look, we're a long way from it, okay, because AI is still in its infancy. But, you know, the AI helps us understand ourselves better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how our cognitive functions work, how our brain works. And just the analysis of how we think, putting it together in a machine language to teach a machine how to do that, I think is just so revolutionary. And, you know, like I said, we're in for a whole new level of automation, thought technology. And, you know, we heard about computers, if any other computers, you know, so crazy.
Yeah, I mean, just think of what's possible for humanity with the technologies coming forth. What do you think, how it's going to change people's lives?
Well, I think it'll automate people's lives, so things that they don't want to or don't need to do themselves, the AI will think of it. It's also maybe like having a relative, a mother, something that can think along those levels, talk in that tone, and be able to suggest things to you like another human being would. So I think the empathy, which we don't have now, the feeling that we don't have now, will come to AI in a very meaningful way.
Yes, I love the positive attitude about it too. All right, I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. No, thank you. Okay, and your name again?
Vicky Schettini.
Awesome. So tell us, what does it mean to you to be a spiritual rock star? What comes up for you when I say that?
To me,
Yeah.
without God, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Even though as life was happening to me, I didn't see it at the moment. Seeing it now, I am like majorly, I'm a believer. Like, I'm gonna get emotional now, but I'm a spiritual rock star. I was homeless 5 years ago, living in the back of the car, and life just happened. I finally realized that this is not acceptable and I needed to do something with myself. When you're going through it, you don't see it. And now, looking back, I'm like, okay, I got you. I know why I had to go through all what I went through, because I'm here to help. My mission is to help 1 million people. So now I see it, but I'll be honest, at that time it was kind of difficult.
Wow, so you're able to allow yourself to, I want to say surrender is usually what I see, and then let the path unfold from there. Wow. Tell us about the big impact you're making through your work. Tell us about your work.
You know, I'm out there and I'm just trying to find the Vickies of the world, those who are going through a difficult time, but they have the drive, they have what it takes to do with whatever it takes. And that's what I'm here. Someone gave me a chance. And every time, you go through a down, I just pray and I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to be learning from this? So there's just, when you have to think of things different, because life happens to all of us, just try to learn and figure out what it is that you're learning in each situation. But I'm going to reach 1 million people.
Awesome. You surely will.
I will.
Do you have any, along those lines, do you have any insights for the people listening in that want to make big impact in the world through their spiritual-based businesses?
Just believe. Just believe and have faith. I know there's times when life happens, it may be difficult, but just pray and believe, and everything happens for a reason. Just trust in that. Go with it and learn from it. Awesome.
Well, it was really a pleasure meeting with you, and we look forward to hearing about all the success.
I'm excited. Thank you.
Do you have a business card?
I sure do.
Awesome. Hi, Kara Diddley. This is Daniel John Hammond, Spiritual Rockstar podcast. One of the questions I like to ask people is to answer as best as you can. What does it mean for you to be a spiritual rock star, for someone to be that?
Oh my God, like that's the foundation. I'm so glad you asked that question. Without that, I mean, that drives everything. The spirit and being connected and knowing that there's a God in you, and if I know that there's a God in me, I always connect with the God in another person. And if I can see that, then that determines and that dictates how I treat another human being.
Absolutely, absolutely. Tell us a little bit about what you do in the world and the impact you're making.
Well, part of what I do, I'm a scientist. I retired from being a scientist, and now I impact the world. I have a team of over 160,000 people around the world to help them to see and to bring out the best that is already in them, that they don't have to search outside of themselves. I do events with women, retreats, and tea parties, and all of these different things to bring women together. Because what I've learned, and I guess this is something a gift that God has given me, is to be able to identify and to help people to pull it out and just to be. Yeah. You don't have to always do. You have to go and run around feeling like you have to do something. Just be and allow God to just work through you. So that's what I do now.
So tell me more about that. So there's so many people that go through the strival, right? And then all of a sudden they find out they're not arriving, they're not in the arrival. So tell us more about that, because we talk a lot about it's all about the beingness and letting it come in, right? So tell me more about that.
It's about just surrendering and just knowing that everything is part of the process, everything is part of the plan. When you stop pushing and trying to force something and you just allow it to come in, because while you're forcing, there could be something happening right there in front of you that you've missed.
Right.
That's a big piece to the puzzle. Yeah. So when you just allow things and you just be, the right things, the right people, and you allow yourself to not be frustrated. Because no matter what I do, or no matter how hard I go, or how fast I go, if it's not meant to happen right now, it's not going to happen.
Right, that's right.
And there's nothing that can stop it when it's time to happen. And once you trust and you understand that, then you just surrender and just be at peace with everything.
That's so beautiful. That's one of the most awesome things I've heard from all the people I've been interviewing. So last question. Any last insights for all the upcoming spiritual rock stars that have big visions and want to manifest great things in their businesses?
Yeah, just know that. Just know and understand that what's for you is for you. And God say that I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. And if you understand that and you trust that every step of the way, then you know that there is nothing that God will withhold from you. What's yours is yours. And if it's not meant to be, it won't be. And you just have to trust that every day.
Every day. Awesome. Well, it's such an amazing pleasure to meet with you, and I really appreciate you so much. Thank you. All right, do you have a business card? You're listening to Spiritual Rockstar Podcast. Stay tuned for our next upcoming new episodes each Wednesday and Saturday. Please be sure to subscribe, rate, and review to help us to serve you best. As a reminder, you can get your free Meditate and Make Money meditation at www.yoursacredpurpose.com to rock your sacred purpose. Goodbye for now, everybody.